beautiful people, viewers and subscribers, welcome back on this platform BVI Channel 1, where truth is gospel. I'm also Chinedu Peters. Now let me let you know this, that videos we drop on this platform doesn't mean that you might have not seen or watched it from any other place. But why it is necessary you have to speak on this platform is because we take our time to analyze. We take our time to critically look at every content before we drop it, to enable our viewers activate their thinking faculty. Why am I saying this? I came across a video where the Miyetti, the governing body of Fulani herders, dropped or made a press conference insisting on open grazing. And they even went further to claim that anti-open grazing, as we are agitating for, is antichrist. My people, make una see for yourselves.
Anti-grazing laws and banning of open grazing is a satanic agenda to destroy our means of livelihood by desperate politicians acting on faulty and self-serving security reports. Anti-grazing laws and policies are attempts to ban open grazing are nothing but populist and corrupt-driven agenda designed by visionless, inept, and desperate politicians to destroy pastoralist means of livelihood. These dangerous and satanic laws must be nipped in the bud by the National Assembly to safeguard the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as it portends greater danger to the corporate existence of the country. These oppressive laws and hostile policies being enacted by state governors are fundamentally going against the Fulani pastoralist culture, economic interests, and constitutional rights. Our prayers: the National Assembly and Mr. President to intervene and stop the current attempts by some state governors to criminalize our means of livelihood of cattle rearing through enacting of satanic and obnoxious laws they call anti-grazing laws, which I call antichrist. What is the arable land we have in Nigeria? We have over 38.7 million hectares. How much is being cultivated? Less than 40% of that land is under cultivation. That is one. Secondly, we have marginal lands that are not cultivatable. The hilly areas, lands that are not meant for agriculture, nobody is cultivating. The whole thing, the policy is not designed to bring peace and progress. You must accommodate the pastoralists. You must first agree that they are Nigerians, that this challenge of land resource use have to be addressed.
Now, some of you will say, oh, this is not the first time we are hearing this. We know all this. Now, let me take you back to the historical perspective. These Fulanis are descendants of Usman Danfodio. And you all know, some of you, that the agenda of Usman Danfodio, the mission, is to conquer, to subdue, to take over lands of indigenous nationalities, down to our present communities as we have today. And this agenda have continued to be carried out with double quick march presently more than ever before. And the major instrument, their major strategy to take over lands as we have today in Nigeria is open grazing. And that's why they are insisting on open grazing, and they don't want to do anything ranching as adopted across the globe. Because they are hiding under this one Nigeria scam to claim that all lands in Nigeria belongs to every Nigerian. Now let us ask ourselves this question. These Fulanis, are they Nigerians? No, let us ask ourselves this question. Are they Nigerians? If they are Nigerians, where is their ancestral home? Where is their ancestral land? Why have they continued to insist on taking other people's land to do grazing? No, let us ask ourselves that questions. Now let me also let you know that from the time of slave trade down to colonization, your oppressors have always used your own people to overcome and overrun you, to take over your land. Check it. And that is exactly the strategy these people are adopting, using the instrumentality of political process. If you don't want to hear it, you have to hear it, because that is the truth. They have cornered and caged the political power in Nigeria and sat on it and using same to take over your land through your own people, but that parade themselves as political leaders in Igbo land. We just had recently where Hope Uzodinma said that he's not interested in banning open grazing.
Anti-grazing law. I don't have any law in Imo State for anti-grazing.
Because he wants to leave that corridor wide open for his masters to take over our land. Just like those before them did by selling our uncles, our fathers, our relatives to slave trade, by selling our homeland into colonization. They are still doing the same up to today. And if we don't do something very quickly, they will succeed in handing over our homeland to these people, and we will all live to regret it. Our children will be worse off than what we are experiencing today. And that is one of the reasons why I insist that our people must come out to stop them come Anambra state governorship election. Yes. Yes. Somebody made a post and said, oh, these people, these APC people, they are dancing, oh, they are already rejoicing, they have rigged the election, oh, but we are going to shame them when Biafra comes. My brother, the truth of the matter is that Biafra is not coming by November this year. Yes, in as much as I want it now, even yesterday, I want it now. But the truth is that it is not coming on November. And if we leave these men, they will continue to plunder our land and make it more difficult for the day of our freedom to come. These men, just like those before them, are being used to take over our land. Do not allow them. Do not allow these men to succeed in handing over our land to our oppressors. Ta kabubo, tata kabubo, unekuna mekureku. Our people, we must live above our sentiment and our emotions. The person said that we are going to shame them. The only shame that will be brought to them is to come out in mass. Is to come out in mass and take over our land by voting against these very people. I have singled them out. I'm calling out APC without no apology. Because who will even want APC in their state? After going through what Nigeria is passing through. No, take it for yourself. This government under APC is a colossal damage. We know the time of Jonathan was far better than what we are experiencing today. The killings happening today is overboard, like never seen before. It is exactly happening in Imo State. Then you want it to start happening in Anambra State, the soul of Igbo land, so that Igbo land will fall in the hands of these men. Foul. Anyone telling you otherwise is the enemy of our freedom. Some of us are sabotaging this struggle by your ignorance and arrogance. And you want me to be painting word for you here? No, that is not why I am commissioned to do this. I am sent as an oracle to speak like John the Baptist in the wilderness to prepare the way for our people through mental freedom. And that is why this message will continue to sound. And our people, it is left for you to take this message, embrace this truth, share it, encourage others to do same. Our life depends on this. I think I have said so much. Now it is now time for you to share this video. Let every one of you get to know about this truth. Drop your comment if you have any. Subscribe if you have not. And stay connected to this voice. Masuti Peters. Stay safe. Bye-bye.